This episode of Paddling TV is brought to you by Bic Sport Paddle Surf, helping you have more fun and fitness on the water since 1979. For more information, visit bicsup.com.
While any forward stroke that gets your board moving is fine, with the proper technique, you'll be able to get your board where you want to go more quickly, more efficiently, and more smoothly. The first thing to remember about your forward stroke is that you want to have the proper body position. I want to have my feet shoulder width apart, my knees slightly bent, and my shoulders back. Next, I want to make sure my arms are fairly straight, but with my elbows slightly bent. From here, I can rotate my hips and shoulders, and you can see that I have a really wide range of motion with my paddle without ever bending my arms. So from this position, the first step for the forward stroke is to rotate my hips and shoulders. Next, I'm going to bring the paddle vertical. And finally, I'm going to push down and into the water back to my foot. To recover the paddle, I'm going to turn my wrist forward on the lower hand and point my thumb forward on the top hand.
I'm then going to rotate my hips again, bring the paddle forward, and repeat this stroke. A really important thing to notice when I'm paddling is that my arms stay in a relatively fixed position throughout the stroke. This shows that the real power for the forward stroke doesn't come from your arms. It comes from your abs and your lats, the core muscles that are involved with rotating your upper body.
If you're doing this right, it'll feel like a crunch on the side that you're paddling on. You'll notice that I'm slightly bending forward at the waist at the same time that I'm rotating my hips and shoulders and pushing down and through with the paddle. So to summarize our technique for our forward stroke, we're going to start from this position, rotate our hips and shoulders, paddles vertical. I'm going to push the blade down into the water to my foot. Once it gets to my foot, I take the paddle out of the water and go to my next stroke. So now that you have all the components of a powerful forward stroke, try to put them together as smoothly as possible and with a very quiet board, because a quiet board is going to be the most efficient on the water.